Alright, thanks for holding on for me. I think we're all set. As always, let me know in chat if there's any kind of problems with the audio or the video. If my talking head wanders off screen or anything goofy like that, be happy to get fixed. And welcome to everybody that's joined in. I'm going to chat for a little bit about what we're going to do. So, after the unfortunate demise of our character last time, we're going to start up a brand new challenge. I'm going to go in a different direction, something I haven't tried before that hopefully will be entertaining. I did a quick test or two this afternoon just to make sure I had a basic understanding of how it might work, and it's pretty amusing. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. And I'm trying to get away from playing inventory Tetris for 4 hours out of my streaming time. So we're going to go inventory light on this character and kind of go through what we're going to do here in just a second. So I've got a world created already. Let's just go new game. Preset character I've already got ready to go. Zui Quan 1. And right there is the world we're going to use. Alright, so there's the starting information, and I do have the chatbot commands reset, so you can use the challenge command like so. Let me see if it's working here. Maybe it's not working. 1 second while I go double check, make sure everything's running. Nah, I think I need to reset the bot. I'm not going to try to do that while the stream's running, so I'll just kind of go over it verbally. So what we're going to be playing is an illiterate, mutated, drunk master martial artist. It's going to be pretty fun. We're going to name him... let's go back to some classic literature. We're going to call him Banner. Alright, so here's the starting stats, and I'll back out and go through the various tabs here in just a second, but you can see our statistics here. So we've got 9 strength, 8 dex, 12 intelligence, and 8 perception. The traits that I've chosen: forgetful, drunken master, squeamish, pain resistant, trigger happy, illiterate, which is a big one. That's going to really affect my playstyle. Anybody that's watched me in the past kind of knows how I like to huddle up with my library of books and do a lot of skill grinding, but that's going to put a big crimp in that. Heavy sleeper, deft and fleet-footed. We are starting with the infected scenario, so we're going to have an infection right at the beginning, and we are the black belt profession. We had to take that specifically so that we could be the Zui Quan, which is the drunken boxing style martial arts. That, combined with the drunken master bonuses when we get drunk, are going to be pretty entertaining to watch. And you can see here the skills that are currently set. So the black belt with the Zui Quan basically gives these 3 for free, or as part of the cost of taking black belt. So we've got dodge of 8, melee of 8, and unarmed combat of 8. And I'm going to break my normal prohibition against throwing sticks, and I'm going to try to use throwing sticks this match. Partially as a, hey, throwing sticks are overpowered and broken demonstration, but I think I'm going to need something to offset my melee, hand-to-hand only, and not taking advantage of all the other things going on. So, that's the character, and probably actually don't need to go back through most of the rest of this. You can see the only skill I took in addition to those basic bonuses was the throwing skill. Stats are pretty straightforward, and the trait list we already saw. So, that's where we're at. I am going to pick a starting location with the infected scenario start. You can pick from this list of various locations, and I'm going to pick the military surplus store. I start out with just some basic martial artist gear, no carrying capacity, so I'm hoping in the military surplus store I can get a hold of some basic items that will let me carry some things around, maybe some protective gear. We'll find out. So that's going to be our starting location, and we are pretty much good to go. So this is brand new world generation right here, and we're going to pick Zui Quan for our martial arts style. And there we go. Now I am also using the Mzotto Plus graphics tile set because I am running PK's mod. I'm not running the Ascension mod pack this time, just straight up PK's. I'm running the most recent experimental version as of a few hours ago, and also the most recent PKs with the addition of the unofficial PK's mod patch. So hopefully that takes care of a few of the odd issues that were occurring, but allows us to experience the full PK's mod entertainment. Alright, so we're starting right next to the front door, which is a little odd. Usually I start a little further back in the store. I see a whole bunch of zombies out to my northwest already, so this is going to be an interesting start. Let's take a look at our map. Alright, we're buried in the city. Now this start and character class might take a few attempts. We're probably going to die horribly the first few times as we kind of get our bearings with this playstyle. Brand new to me. I haven't done a martial arts specific playstyle in quite a while, so it's going to take a bit of adjustment on my part. So let's see how much fun we can have with it. Alright, so I do have wandering spawns turned on as well. Let me actually run down the list here since the bot's not working and I don't want to take the time to fix it while I'm broadcasting. Where'd you go? Alright. I got my standard list of mods, so anybody that's watched me is familiar with most of those. PKs is the big addition. No fungal monsters. I've just gotten tired of those things. They're not fun. They just roadblock you and just got boring, so I've got disabled them. Everything else is still on. I've got the evolution factor turned down to 3. Now by turning it down it actually speeds up the evolution, so its standard is 4. I've moved it to 3 so zombies will evolve faster. Other than that, city size 8, city spacing 5, and wander spawns on. Random NPCs are off, and the graphics tile set is Auto Plus. Alright, other than that, that gives you an idea there. So looking around at our city location here, how are we going to do this? What do we got nearby? Storage, small office, pharmacy. Now we are starting infected, so we've got 24 hours to cure that infection, and if we don't, we're dead. So we don't want to be dead, so that's a big thing. We got to get something that's going to cure the infection. It's only a few small choice items that might do it, so that pharmacy is looking as a possibility for us to try to run for, but usually when I have this kind of city start, the first thing is to break contact with all these zombies. I try to get to some location on the outer edges of the city and make a little cleared area for myself. This city's looking kind of rough. Hospital up here, which is a good thing, but they're nasty nowadays, so we'll have to see which hospital that is. If it's the new version, I'm not going anywhere near it. I tried to look for isolated housing, and we don't have a lot of that on this end of the city. This is a FEMA death camp. We actually might run that direction. I could probably deal with a FEMA death camp, even this early. And we give us some shelter and some starting gear, possibly. Toxic waste dump. Well, that'll be fun. So one of my focuses in this playthrough is we are a drunken martial arts master, and our goal is to achieve enlightenment through body mutation. So we're going to go really, really hardcore and heavy pursuing the mutation lines. We're not going to do any kind of cybernetics. We're illiterate, so we can't read books and we can't use computers. Cybernetics, CBMs are totally out. So we're going to go really, really hard on trying to mutate as often and as cool as possible. So, let's get off of that for a second. Here's our character sheet. Now, I did take robust genetics. Hopefully some of you noticed that. So, as part of our quest for mutating, that is going to help us mutate in a positive fashion more often than the negative. So that's going to help us out. But we're going to be looking for ways to mutate. So, I haven't done a lot of mutation recently, so I'm going to have to kind of learn that as we go. But first, as always, initial survival. We don't start with any kind of gear, so here's our starting gear. We have 0 volume available. None of this stuff has any pockets. So we've got a mouthpiece, some shorts, our gi, the gaita, and a black belt. And that's it. So we're going to need to get some stuff. That's looking good right there. I'm excited to see that. So let's take a look at what's around us that we can see. We got an MBR vest with Kevlar plates. Holy crap. That's awesome. Well, that's pretty cool. PRM marine gloves. I may or may not use those. We'll see. But the Kevlar vest, we'll definitely grab that. That's one of the best things we could possibly find in this place. And there is a set of throwing knives. Maybe I won't have to go the throwing stick route. We got throwing knives. Well, this is a pretty entertaining start for a random world gen. Let me get back off of this other screen, check in with chat here. Alright, nobody's chatting yet. I'm sure we'll get some chatty Cathys in there eventually. Alright, let's keep talking here though. So, I'm really excited about these items. That MBR vest is awesome. I don't care about the magazine. Does that vest have pockets? It's got 1 liter of storage available, so that'll help a tiny amount. I don't even know if that's enough to carry a... Yeah, that's barely enough to grab that MRE. So we're going to be really hurting for volume to pick things up to take with us. The throwing knives are 0.25, so I can grab the MRE and the throwing knives with the vest, and then we would be full again. The marine gloves, we'll probably grab them. I'm not sure just how much encumbrance I need to deal with for this challenge, and look around a bit here. So all I see up here is fairly standard zombies. The big things I've got to watch out for this particular playstyle is acid and shock. I mean, they're dangerous anytime, but they're particularly dangerous for this kind of a character. I do have pretty fast movement speed with the bonuses that I took, so we're going to be doing mostly avoidance if possible, and you'll be entertained when you see what happens when things get near me. These starting skills are pretty crazy with the Drunken Master and Zui Quan combinations, so... Alright, let's chat with the NPC. We don't have any negative traits that will keep him from... Alright, keep him from interacting with us in a good manner. So, it looks like he's infected as well. So, he and I are in the same boat. He wants some antibiotics. Me too, buddy. Me too. Sure, I'll try to get you some antibiotics. Let's do... Turn equipment. Persuade. He gave me some cough syrup, which you can't carry, so that'll just drop to the ground. Thanks a lot. Not a problem. And you want to travel with me? If you can keep up? Oh yeah, he won't go until we get him some antibiotics. So he's going to die. He's not likely to survive by the time we get our antibiotics under control. So he's got the same issue we've got. Let's do trade items, see what he's carrying. Oh, look at that. He's got disinfectant, antiparasitics. I'm tempted to let him die and then try to grab his stuff before I take off running. That's pretty good stuff there. But again, I can't carry anything. So, it'll be mark the spot where he's probably going to die and then come back for it when I've got some carrying capacity. So, alright. So, we are infected. We got to get that taken care of. It's going to affect our stats pretty quickly. Now the question is, do I spend time grabbing up these items and check deeper in the store? We're in the darkened area here, so the zombies can't actually see me where I'm standing. They shouldn't be able to. Yeah, they can't see me, so there's a lot of them out there, but I'm in the dark area, so they can't spot me. It's because I'm in the shadow of the wall here. So, there's likely to be more zombies out this way. I'm going to try to move down here and then quickly dash in and start grabbing some stuff. Ideally, actually, what I want is that and that. Let's, yeah, it's not really much else I can do. We'll go ahead and get moving. Alright, let's grab this shelf, move it up there. Grab this shelf, move it up there. Alright. Grab that and wear it. Work our way back up this way. Actually, what else was back here? A book? I don't care about books. Too bad. What do we got? MRE, MRE. Alright, zombies are already coming in. There's the gloves. Let's grab that and shove it that way. Grab those gloves and let's get those worn. Oh, right there! Army pants! Man, if we can get out of here with this stuff and break contact, we'll be having a really, really good start. Hopefully he's going to keep them busy just long enough for us to grab all this stuff and scoot. Alright, 2.5 more storage. That might change things a bit. So I took throwing 3. We got throwing knives. That'll help soften things up at range. Let's check our encumbrance. Encumbrance is still low, although legs is getting up there a bit. Let's... The Geta is our footwear. I think the gi is the only thing on our legs. And our boxer shorts. So... And of course the army pants. But I don't want to take the gi off because that's my only torso, other than actually the gi is only adding 1. No warmth. And we're going to dump the gi. Let's get rid of the gi. Got to keep the footwear for now. We'll keep the shorts. Alright, let's check again. So, got rid of the negative enhancements to our encumbrance. Alright, we're going to go with that for now. Now it's coming down to where do we run? So, ambulances, pharmacies, doctors' offices, and house bathrooms are the likeliest sources for the medicine that we're going to need. We need either a first aid kit or antibiotics. Those are pretty much the only two things we're likely to find. They're going to fix our infection problem. There is a small chance it'll clear up on its own, so we're going to hope for that result, but we got to plan otherwise, because if we don't find something to get rid of it, we're dead. Nothing else will fix it. I also have to plan my route for cover, so I can dodge into buildings and out and through doorways and so on to try to break contact. And it's looking like to my north-northwest, that kind of diagonal corridor here has got the least number of roaming zombie indicators. So I might go out onto this street, which is a horrible, horrible plan because the visibility is going to make it so every zombie in the entire area is going to come after me. Possibly see if I can get into this pharmacy. I don't know the likelihood I'm going to make it. I'm going to see if I can work my way up that northwest kind of cleared area. And there's a grocery store here. And see if I can get up into these houses. And if we can clear an area, then we'll worry about doing more of a house-to-house concerted search. But I got to get out of the center of the city during the daylight. I just can't move without attracting 50 zombies. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so now the question is, do I stick around for him to die and grab that stuff? I've got enough volume I could actually grab some useful things now. Not many zombies are actually coming in yet, so I'm not in a hurry. He's actually killed the few that have shown up. Let's push... No, now we can't... Oh, our strength has dropped too much for us to move display racks. Wonderful. Let go. Alright, temporarily I'm going to grab these MREs. I'll probably end up having to drop them. Alright, let's step back up this way to minimize our visibility. Alright, what can we see out there? So far, it's all standard zombies. Nothing too bad. Out that direction and down south, we can see what is down there. At least one of the poison zombies, otherwise not too bad. So, shock and acid are the things that I really, really want to avoid. Okay, well, we'll pick up the cough syrup. We've got a little bit of room for that. That passel of zombies is exactly in the path that I want to take out of here, so I really can't make an educated decision until I get out the window and see exactly what I'm dealing with, because there could be 400 zombies right outside the front door that I just can't see yet, so it's all going to change here pretty quickly. Sure would like to bring that pain down. I'm debating bringing the zombies down into this guy and then looting him and running. I'd really like some of those items that he's got. They would simplify things quite a bit. Just not sure I can afford to make that attempt. Well, let's take a look out the window here. We're going to become visible and they're going to start charging towards me, so... Alright, a bunch of them right out the window. How are things looking out this way? So far, still all standard zombies. I'm faster than almost all of this by quite a bit, so when I start running, I'll get a pretty good lead. As long as I can get to a building without attracting too many of the fast ones and or shock and acid that's in my way. I think I'll be okay. I can't afford to stick around and wait for this guy though, so we're going to try to get out of here before... Now one thing I want to point out, before anything else happens, is I'm not attacking anything myself directly, but watch what happens with the zombies that step next to me. It's really, really entertaining stuff. I am going to try to avoid them as much as possible, but occasionally they'll get near me, and fun things are going to happen. Alright, zoom out, get kind of an overview look here. Got a smoke zombie coming up quick. They're pretty fast, so he's an issue. Oh, that's right. We've got a subway station up there. I could dive into the subway station if I got to the stairs far enough ahead of things and then hang out down there for a little bit. Now, the plan is still to go north. I'm just trying to figure out the best path. Most of the doors to buildings are going to be locked, or a number of them, so I won't be able to dive into some of them. That office building, I suspect, is going to be locked. I'm trying to figure out if I can be fast enough to scoot along the side here before these guys close in and collapse in front of me and block my way. Let's move another step north and then check down this alley here. Actually, I can peek that way and take a look. It's looking clear through the alley, but not much. Yep. Forgot time passes there. Let's go to run mode real quick. And remember, I'm not attacking them myself. Well, I sort of am, but I'm not moving into them to attack. I'm going to switch back to walk mode. I just wanted to get a few steps lead. I need to conserve my strength as much as possible. Ooh, this door is open. Alright, this will be more entertaining. So we're in that small office, just south of the pharmacy now. There's not much loot-wise in here. I mean, random stuff, but nothing I'm going to be able to grab that I think would be all that useful. Let's work away from that guy. Nothing in the lockers. Nothing down there. Alright, don't want to go that way. Oh my god! Oh, game, you're trolling me hard again. That was a shocker brute. I hope I can get out this door. Yep, that was my fear. Come on, game. Shocker brute and a shocker. Get that door closed before he tosses his lightning bolt, and we're going to have to clear a path. Alright, we made it out. Oh, I can't believe that. Shocker brute and a shocker. We're going to stay in run mode, and I'm going to keep trying to skirt my way around this crowd that's collapsing in towards me. I think if I can get north of these guys, it's looking fairly clear for me to then angle off to the northwest. I don't think, with a shocker brute and a shocker nearby, I got to get out of the area. So stopping at that pharmacy is pretty much not going to happen. So let's stay in run mode and keep moving here. So I've got fleet-footed, which is giving me a movement bonus as well. Pain is an issue though, and my speed is only 90, you can see here. So he's going to come through the window. Alright, I'm going to try to use that vehicle as cover. So we're going to try to get the vehicle between us and the bulk or nastiest of these zombies. Switch. The northern route is looking worse and worse, of course. We're in the middle of a city. This is always the worst part of this. At the very start. Anytime I start in the middle of the city, it's really rough getting out. Or even just breaking contact. Got poison zombies out that way. That's a big intersection I'm going to have to cross. I'm really seriously thinking of going for that subway. How close are we getting? We're actually not that far from the edge of the town. Might be better just to head towards the subway, but run out the far side, get the glass doors between me and them, and keep running until I hit this forest swamp area. Hopefully by then I'll have lost pursuit, and that's got the least amount of horde indicators, so I think the path will be clearest. So I think I'm going to run straight across this way. That'll put me in directly away from the shockers. Hopefully nothing nasty's coming up in front of me. I'm not worried about these standard zombies or the cop. I am worried about my stamina though, so I'm keeping a real close eye on it while I'm running. I need to switch to walk mode occasionally to conserve it. Wow, we're getting a lot of running done and our stamina hasn't dropped yet. Alright, that only takes a second to smash through that. Now I've got a bit of an issue because I'm looking at that, but I'm going to keep going that way. We're going to head right out this other glass door and try to skirt these guys. That's a big old crowd of standard zombies that they don't worry me. Alright, now we are starting to lose some stamina, but we're getting close to the edge of the city. Fast food restaurant, fast food. I'm almost out of cover is what that also means. Abandoned storefront. Alright. The important thing is I want to try to make sure I've lost any of the really dangerous stuff before I hit the open fields, and not to be out of breath when I hit the open fields. I got to extend my range or extend my distance from them before I run out of stamina. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep running. I know I can easily outdistance all these little zombies. So far, all the really nasty stuff. I got a Rottweiler coming up to the southwest. That one will probably follow me and I'll have to kill it. The rest of this, I've got to slow to a walk. My walk speed is faster than these guys, so I'll gain stamina and lose them over time. Now watch what's going to happen to the Rottweiler while I run away. I just think that is so funny. As I said, this is going to be a totally different, but hopefully very entertaining challenge. Let's look at the chat log for that. So, this task is too simple to train your dodging beyond 8. I tried to dodge his attack. I lurched, and your wild swing hits the Rottweiler for 30 damage. The Rottweiler dies. That was while I was walking away from it. Alright, smoker zombie on the screen and standard zombies. Where is the smoker zombie? I would like to lose him. He's pretty far back. If I put on one more burst of speed and possibly come south a bit to force him into the building, I might be able to do it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go diagonal down. Hopefully he gets hung up on the building and I can lose him. He's no longer on my list. Oh, now he's back on the list. I'm going to switch back to run mode, put on a burst of speed, and lose the rest of these things. I think we've escaped. Alright, stamina's dropping, back to walk speed. The only thing on the list is standard zombies and a turkey. Now, time is not our friend. We've got to not spend too much time out here. Alright, standard zombies. So, we have successfully escaped. We're almost to the forest line. So, now I have to make some more decisions. So, I didn't see any ambulances on the way out. I think I'm going to roll north. And if we can keep it clear, I'll roll north. There's going to be a lot of zombies in the area here I have to be a little careful of. And there'll be some over here. But I'm going to try to thread through this little area. See if maybe I can get up to this housing area up here. If I can clear, if the zombie types aren't too bad, if I can clear some of these, and then get a peek at the hospital, see if it's the old or new style. If it's the new style, I'm done. I'm not going anywhere near it. But if it's the old style, we might try. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be the new one. I'm looking through the rest of the city and trying to see if there's a better place to go kind of hang out now that we've broken contact. Now, I am playing PK's mod, so PK's mod, open fields are one of my biggest fears in PK's mod. I've gotten killed out in an open field quite often with PKs, so there's a lot of nasty stuff that will literally jump up out of the ground and kill you. So it's not completely safe out here, but it's safer than being in the middle of the city. But I need to find certain things to really help me out in the start of this. The antibiotics or first aid kit, obviously. Unfortunately, we didn't start with any evac shelters on our map. Those have a pretty high chance of first aid kits and medicine in the lockers at the beginning of them now. So I'm not seeing a lot of good choices on the outskirts that I can see, unfortunately. That one pharmacy is about it. I do see some doctor's offices, but they're pretty far off. I can't see much on this far side. There's a fire station there. Not sure turnout gear is going to be good for this kind of a character, though. There's a vet clinic. Small chance we might be able to find some there. So yeah, I think rolling north is my best bet. We're going to roll north, see if we can get a peek at the hospital, see if the zombie types up here are things that I think I can handle to clear out a little bit of an area and give us some place to loot and get some food and water. And we got this vet clinic we might kind of roll down towards and see if we can get into there. But on the outskirts, that's about the only thing I can see. Other than that, we're praying for a abandoned ambulance somewhere out on one of these extended roads. So, let's do that. Let's start working our way north. Zoom out a bit. How's the temperature doing? Yeah, we got temperature problems as well. We must be pretty immune to temperature because we're not getting the chill factors yet. So it'll kick in eventually, I'm sure. What am I? Okay, I'm back to a walk. Get my stamina back up. Alright. Pupil sac. We're going to stay away from a pupil sac. Alright, nothing on the road nearby. In either direction. I'm going to work my way in along the road here. Let's... Hello, Mr. Turkey. Alright, there's the pile of zombies. They can probably see me. Yep, one of them sees me. We'll back off. Small numbers of little zombies don't concern me at all. It's just the specific certain zombie types that I'm really worried about. So far, the local zombie presence is looking pretty decent. Some tough zombies and some standard zombies, but I'll be able to smite them pretty easily. Alright, starting to get a bit more of a mix. And here comes some. And a whole passel of zombie kids. Lovely. Alright, I'm not going to encounter these guys right now. Kick the speed back up, leave them behind. They got a little closer than I wanted. I might have to deal with those tough zombies. No, we pushed pretty far away pretty quickly. I keep discounting just how fast this guy can move and how far he can go before his stamina drops. Alright, let's head on over towards the hospital, get our peek at that, and then we'll make some decisions. I gotta find a solution before nightfall. When night falls, it gets really, really, really hard. Your chances of finding an item to cure that infection drop pretty substantially. Alright, so let's... ooh, acidic zombie and a bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. I see you down there. And there's the bear. He's ignoring me. There's the acid zombie. Don't want to fight either one of those. And we got a couple of large dogs as well. No vehicles are going to be immediately useful. Tough zombie can see me. He's right close behind me. And a couple of large dogs. They're just ignoring me. With the bear and the acid zombie, I don't think I'll have a problem there. I'm just going to let that tough zombie kind of follow me around. Acid zombie just died. Good job, large dogs. Oh, large dog just died. Alright, can we get a view yet? Not quite yet. Hello, tough zombie. I don't suggest you try to grab me. Shrieker zombie just showed up on my list. Alright, your mistake. Nothing on him that's useful. Alright, we should be close enough to see this thing now. Vehicle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the new style. Yeah, it's got a door out to the side here. It's definitely the new style. I'm not going to be able to go anywhere near this thing. They're way too dangerous. The orientation, I think it's this back section here, is huge open windows. It's like a cafeteria setting. Bunch of tables with whole bunches of books and magazines, but there's also just crazy amounts of zombies in this place. And some really nasty ones that can show up as well. So we gotta back off. We can't deal with that. Freaker zombie can see me. And the bear... Ooh, bear's hostile. 52. He can't see me though. Alright, so ideally I'd work my way back to the south now, but that's towards the bear. Bear's almost directly in my way. Let's head due south. Alright, come on, get close. Goodbye. Hit him for 37 with my lurch, hit him for 68 critical with my lurch. Flashlight. Can we carry it? We can carry it. Alright, only thing on my list is the bear. 50 to the southwest, no problem. How are things looking? Pretty clear so far. If I can get snuck into that house, that would be optimal. I'm not, I don't have any issues with making loud noises or anything like that. Crap, another acid zombie just got added to the list. He's pretty far to the southeast. I might be able to get in without attracting his notice. Alright, let's see Mr. Bear kind of wandering around over here. Love to go pulp that acid zombie corpse, but no thanks. Need a knife to butcher it. Alright, so now the question is... Nah, it's not really a question. I'm going to break the window. It'll make a little noise, but it's better than the visibility of walking out to the front. Alright, books don't interest me. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Aspirin. Anything hiding in the bathtub? They like to hide in the bathtub. No, nothing. Alright, so definitely going to take some aspirin though. Let's get our pain threshold down so we don't have such a heavy negative on our stats. We're at 72 speed currently. That sucks. Yep, the chili just kicked in. So that's going to be a real big problem because having it on each body location is lowering my speed per body location. So you can see here, -3, -3, -3, -3. So that's very bad. I was wondering when that would start kicking in. So speed 72 means I'm only moving at 3/4 speed now. That'll get me killed real quick. Hello, tough zombie. Couple of them. I love... Ah, they bit me, of course. Alright, well now we've got a bite to go with our infection. That's going to make things even rougher. Can't do anything with those. No. Great, got stuff in the building with me. So something heard me rattling around and fighting. Bottle of lamp oil, don't care. A hairpin. Kitchen, pickled fish, and a glass jar. How long is this going to take? It's not going to tell me. Oh. That's fine. I'm going to kill him automatically while I eat my pickled fish. Oh, never mind, I'm full. Alright, nothing useful there. Well, not much unfortunately here. Let's see. Let's go back up and grab... Wield the heavy stick temporarily. Smash up the oven and the refrigerator. Make some lockpicks. Alright, and it didn't quite get us to Fab 1. %, more zombies coming. No, definitely not tearing up my army pants to make the knapsack. Alright, we got to Fab 1. That's all I really cared about. We'll drop the spike. We'll drop the cough syrup as well. Alright, so we still got our problem. The hospital's out. The FEMA camp can have some medicine, but not real likely. There's only one building that might have some other than random drops off zombies. So it's either house to house, kill mass zombies and hope for good drops, or find an ambulance, really. My only other option is to kind of go out the backside here and try to work around that vet clinic. I think that's what I might do. I'm going to see if I can get to this next house here, and then as soon as things get a little dicey, I'm going to run out into this field and then work my way south. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go out the front of this building. I think that would just be asking for trouble. Alright, we're also going to drop this heavy stick. We don't need that. Alright, next building's a brick building. That's interesting. I retched. Yep, we're nauseous. Speed went back up to 82. I think that's partly because we were inside. Door is locked, and I don't have time to lockpick it while I'm being chased. And there's a lot of crazy zombies on the list. Brutes, acids... Only these guys have seen me. The rest of them are to the southeast. So let's take a look here. What am we looking at? Yeah, there's the brute. Fortunately, a lot of that's not quite the direction I'm going exactly, but I can't go south any further without attracting a bunch of attention. I'm worried about even going in far enough to get to that window. I think I'm going to go back this way. We'll let the auto attack deal with this guy as he follows me. What do we got there? Fur hat. Fur hat, that'd be good. That'd help our head. Warmth of 70. And bash cut resistance. So we'll throw that on, and we kill a zombie while we're equipping our hat. That's very entertaining. 80 rounds of 32 ACP ammo. Well, too bad. We're leaving it there. This is a pretty nice house. It's got a fireplace that we could use. Bow hunter books that I can't read, but this is a dead-end room. I gotta get out of here before things close up on me. I'm all sorts of amused that I can just walk and things die behind me. Let's go in this way. No. Another flashlight. Let's unload the flashlight. We'll grab some batteries. What else we got? Blankets. So indoors, the chill's not a problem, but when we go outside in the rain, that's when we've got an issue. Our head is going to be too warm, probably when we go outside when it's not raining. We'll see. The big ones, though, are my feet, mouth, arms, and torso. And there's some socks. Let's wear those. And a towel. No. Actually, let's apply. Do I have the wet negative right now? I don't. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about that. Working our way around the house here. Alright, bathroom, come on, give me something good. Ah, detergent. Nothing there. Alright, bathroom number 2. Oh, it's one of the big houses. Alright, this is one of the multi-story houses, so we're going to be searching for a little bit. Is that the last room? Yeah, unless I go out that way. Kind of a weird bottom floor. If I peek out this way, what can I see? Scarred zombie's gonna see me. Let's hold off on going that way. Uh-oh, somebody's down south of me. Alright, let's go upstairs. Come on, closets. Give me something good. Blazer. Lots of encumbrance. Good warmth, and some briefs. And a sweater. That's a little better. That'll give me plenty of warmth on my torso and arms. Let's throw it on, and then I'll sort things out afterwards. Anything else here? Just blankets and pillows. Alright. Don't need the blazer with the other thing, so now we're looking at mostly mouth and feet being an issue. Feet, I just need to find some shoes. I've got my socks on, and then mouth, I need to actually craft a balaclava or a scarf or anything like that. We're not going to have a lot of options. Long string and a sheet's no problem. Yeah, so we'll just rip down a curtain, get the string, and we've got sheets right here. We got, yeah, this will work. Tear them down. Grab the long string and a sheet right there. That's right. So let's go ahead and make a keffiyeh. And let's wear the keffiyeh. Alright, only thing left now is feet. And encumbrance, I'd like less. The less the better, but those are all acceptable numbers, I think. So we're looking at the black belt, the MBR vest, and the sweater. Let's get that sorted so the Kevlar's on the outside. So that's good. The fur hat is probably overkill, but actually really good protection for just a random find. We've got our keffiyeh and our protective mouthpiece, and the sweater on our arms, the gloves for our hands. We're actually doing really well, so everything's looking pretty good. Just need to get some footwear. As soon as I can find some boots or something like that. Preferably rubber boots. Man, I would love to find some rubber boots. And we'll grab a lighter. More batteries. Come on, dressers, give me something. Cargo pants. I'm gonna grab them, and we're gonna compare them. I think the army pants are better, if I remember. Show me cargo and army pants. So the army pants aren't fitted, so they're high encumbrance, but they're almost a wash. 16 versus 18. Army pants are giving me 1 point of extra bash and cut protection, the same storage capacity, and better warmth. So yeah, I'm going to stick with the army pants. It's better in every category except for the 2 points of encumbrance, and I'm not going to drop the protection value and the warmth for that. And I can't afford the negatives for having 2 pairs of pants on right now, so we're going to drop the cargo pants. And unfortunately, I think, oh, one more room. Come on, bathroom! Gallon jug of ammonia. Well, no miracle. Boiled clay, alright. No miracle cure in the bathroom, unfortunately. Let me do another recap real quick. Just noticed we've got a lot more people have joined in recently. So, this is the very beginning of a brand new challenge. Here's the character sheet. We're playing a black belt artist. And in particular, this one's very, very odd. We're going to be playing an illiterate, mutated, drunk master martial artist. So, The goal for this character, he is going to try to achieve enlightenment through bodily mutation. He's going to go really heavy for mutating and the mutation chains. So I've got the robust genetics for that. We are illiterate, so I can't read books, I can't use computers, anything like that. So that's going to vastly change my gameplay style. I'm not going to be accumulating large amounts of stuff. We're just going to try to wander the world in our quest for mutation. Just using what we find and moving on. I'm not going to be setting a base up or anything like that. So the immediate problem we have is that we did start with the infected scenario start. So our torso is infected and our left arm is currently bitten. I might try to cauterize that left arm as soon as I can get a... I could probably put one together. I need a blade of some kind in order to cauterize, but... So that's going to be one of the things. But you can see from our traits there, Black Belt, which we took the Zuiquan trait, which is the drunken boxing style of martial arts. We have also a drunken master trait, so if I can get some alcohol in me, my effectiveness goes up even more in combat. We're deft, which gives me faster recovery from attacks, and we're forgetful, heavy sleeper, illiterate, pain resistant, robust genetics, which will help when we start mutating, squeamish and trigger happy. So we're in the very, very early stages. Here's the look at our map, the second floor. There's the ground floor. So we started right here in this military surplus store, and we ran north. Very, very luckily dodged a shock brute and a shocker in this office complex. Ran back outside, across this way, then worked our way north. Now we're kind of working our way down through these buildings, trying to find some medicines to get rid of our infections, and or other gear we can use. We actually got pretty lucky in the starting gear in the military surplus. We got PRM marine gloves and an MBR vest with Kevlar plates. Those were just awesome. And then this house provided us with some other useful pieces that are going to protect us from the elements. So we're narrowing down our problems. Now it's pretty much down to getting rid of these. And then hydration is going to be an issue here pretty quick as well. I've got some MREs, and when I pop those, they're going to have a lot of stuff in them. But yeah, and the combat style for this guy is just crazy the way it works. So you can see my skills, 8 unarmed, 8 dodging, 8 melee. So the benefit of the Zuiquan is that he gets an unlimited number of counterattacks. So I can just walk along, and if anything attacks me, I instantly counterattack it in any quantity. So if I get 10 zombies, or can you have 10? Now you can have 3, 6. You can have 8 things surrounding you. If 8 things surround me and attack me, I get 8 counterattacks. So, and the counterattacks are doing like 40 and 50 damage. So I can just walk along and things follow along behind me, and it just kills them as I walk. So it's pretty entertaining. Really, really different gameplay style that I'm used to. So this is going to be kind of rough initially. Having fun with it, and we're going to have more fun. But as always with the infected start, we're kind of at the mercy of getting this stuff resolved, because this will kill me 24 hours after the game start if I haven't gotten a solution for it. So right now, that is driving all my choices. So we're staying closer to zombies than I'd like. Look at this pile of zombie indicators. That is not a healthy thing. I was thinking of going out the back of this house and trying to make my way over to that vet clinic, but man, that's a lot of indicators. I have almost no volume to carry things, so I'm leaving a lot of stuff behind that I would love to pack rat and grab, but it's not available right now. I think we're done with the upstairs. Actually, yep, that's nothing up that way. So, oh, there's another floor. Never mind. Let's go up. Oh, hard arm guards. Holy mackerel. And there's another floor. And boots! Alright, now things are getting kind of crazy. I'm going to be so unhappy if I get all of this cool stuff and just never find something that's going to cure that infection. Knee-high boots. Awesome. Warmth, protection. Not much acid protection, but that's going to solve our footwear problem. Let's take off those Gata and then wear the boots. Oh man. Alright, this is just crazy. So we've gotten boots, our hard arm guards, Kevlar vest, army pants, a fur hat, marine gloves, And we built the kafia, but in a sweater. So I don't think the temperature is going to be a problem now. If anything, we might be too warm when it stops raining, but nighttime will cure us of that problem. So temperature we have fixed. We don't have a temperature problem. We've actually got some decent protection on a lot of different body locations too. So the fur hat's giving us 6/6. That's pretty respectable for early. And our chest has got that crazy MBR plate. Only 85% coverage, so only 85% of the time is it going to actually provide this crazy good protection. So that 15% that gets through is going to be worrisome. All I've got for that is the sweater currently. But very, very much better than nothing. So our head and torso, the most important locations, have got some decent items. We've got our mouthpiece and the kafia. Hard arm guards for the arm, only 80%, but again, pretty good. Yeah, this is just crazy good stuff considering. Okay, let's see what else we can find. And we still got another floor to go up. This is a big house. I've never seen a house this tall before. Come on, bathrooms. Give me something. Just leather pants, good protection, but they're not fitted. I'm not going to worry about them. Another sweater. Ooh, this one's fitted. Is my current sweater fitted? I don't think it is. Encumbrance 10 versus encumbrance 5. Cool. So let's drop the one we're wearing, and we'll wear the fitted version. All right, upgrade. And off we go again. Look at this. Second floor with a fireplace. This would be an awesome house to base out of. If I can just get these problems taken care of. Ooh, fitted jeans as well. What's the encumbrance on those? 8? Whoa, I'm at 38.10. We need to take a look at our legs real quick. Oh, man. Encumbrance of 20 on those boots. Youch. That's, alright, we have not solved our foot problem. I didn't notice the encumbrance on those boots. And because they're knee-high, they're covering the legs. That's a problem. Because that's making running speed cost plus 14 movement points, and dodging skill is dropping by a fairly significant amount, so that's too much. So we're going to have cold feet and unprotected feet. I can't afford to wear these boots. I don't think I can chop them down with my current skill and traits. I'll leave them on until we leave, but I gotta remind myself to dump those before I head outside. Another bathroom with nothing. Come on, next floor. Give me something in the bathroom, please. Oh, just goes to the roof. Well, that's funky. That's the chimney up there. Alright. Interesting. Never seen one like this before. But alright, back on the ground floor with the zombies. Here they come. Alright. We're gonna have to bail out of this place, but I'm gonna make a note. Let's see, this one is explored and nothing to note. This one, 3 floors with fireplace. So it's a pretty good place. But we gotta bail out of here. Alright, yeah, thirst is starting to kick in. We haven't found hardly anything to drink either. Where's the kitchen in this place? It must be through that door up there. I'm gonna get some attention trying to get out of here. Yep. Come on, kitchen. Tin can of beans, lots of nutrition, but no quench. I'm gonna hold off eating that for the moment. Ooh, a pot. I need the pot. I want the pot. Leave the pot for the moment. Damn it. Again, nothing to drink. Bird's eggs are great, but only useful if I can actually get them cooked up. I would normally love to take them with me. Alright, I gotta... man, I don't want to get rid of these boots. I have to go through the whole Actually, the hammering process takes care of itself. I just need the rag and the spike for the knife, and I can cauterize. Hello, zombie. Next, zombie. Alright, let's put the throwing knives on auto pickup. Alright, can I get out? Ooh, oh, I don't want to see that thing. I saw a zombie hollow on the nearby list, and that thing will mess me up. Alright, get down here. I need to... Really?